uh, uh, 4 months of uh, divorce.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, it's hard.
you know, stop. You know, me, divorce, okay. The, you know,
Hmm. Hmm.
move on.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. Thinking, stop.
Hmm.
You know, 4 months or five, close, and today, great. You know, uh, night time, the bed, thinking, and it's half the sleep, you know. I, but the faith, the faith helps me.
You know something? Yesterday, when this girl had that accident, she was taken to the local hospital, and they kind of suspected a lot of problems, a lot of fractures, a lot of that, a lot of this. Um, and she was quickly taken to another hospital, that had more facilities because they said
Yeah,
they couldn't help
yeah.
her. And so the mother was in touch with me from the beginning, and she was talking to me on the phone, texting me and talking to me and all of that. So we were constantly in touch. Um, and she was bleeding from her head injuries pretty badly, and she was just lying down like a pulp. Um, and when I saw her the first time, my first reaction is, oh my God, this could be her end. But I resolved to pray, and we resolved to kind of encourage her to keep her faith. And at one point, I told her, you know what, um, her name is Aisha. And I said, Aisha, stop all of this. Believe on one thing. God is going to show you a miracle today. Okay? I don't know what that is going to be, but there is going to be a miracle. Stop all of these. Believe in that. So we just worked on that belief for a little bit. She was taken to the hospital and she was put on an IV. And I was looking at, she was sharing videos of what was going on. She was still in bad shape. Girl did not talk at all. She just kept on staring. And when I spoke to her directly, I saw a very faint smile. Then I had hope. And there was, even though it was a government hospital, treatment is free and all of that, but it is such a corrupt country. They wanted, money for the IV, they wanted money for the medicine, for the injection, for that, for the painkillers and everything. Pay first, then we'll do it. Okay, even surgery, pay first, we will do it. See, it's Ghana. She didn't have a lot of money, so I don't have money either. But I kept sending her the money so that she could pay, to this hospital. Then the doctor comes, and doctor wants money too. Surgeon. You see, give me the money up front, then I'll do the surgery. Okay, we did that. We didn't have a choice. With whatever we had, I'm not a very rich man, you see. So whatever I could, I just gave it to her. And she was taken into the surgery. Yeah, this girl was just freaking out, standing outside, And I just said, believe in the miracle, believe in the miracle. This is the time to pray. This is time to glorify God. Think of all the good things that is happening right now. And let's thank Him. We just keep on thanking Him. And, well, it's about 2 hours she came out of the surgery. There was only one fracture on her leg. And the skull is, it was, the bones were not broken, but there is a big laceration and that was stitched up. And she is fine. Okay. And in the earlier hospital, they were talking about we may have to amputate the leg. We cannot do it here. You need to take it because she had too many fractures on her legs. Okay. And I just told her, look, she's only 11 years old. She could easily heal. Don't agree to any of these. Okay. And she said, no, we don't agree to that. No amputation, nothing. He said, okay, take her to the other hospital. So she took. Okay. But at the end of it, yes, there was a miracle. Wasn't it? There was that miracle at the end of it, and that girl is fine. She is as beautiful as ever.
Ankle okay or
what?
Ankle.
Yeah, her legs are fine now. Fine in the sense after the surgery there was only one broken bone.
Yeah.
Only one fracture, and that was fixed. And prognosis, she will be fine.
To God.
Yeah.
Yes.
See?
5 hours. But
yeah.
Thank you.
It took a long time. From the time the accident happened and she went into the surgery, it was, as you said, 5 hours.
Yeah. Praising.
Yeah. See, so, regardless of who is doing the miracles still happen in our lives. Okay? See, even in your condition, when the stroke happened to how you are today, you have seen the miracles.
Yes. Yeah.
You see, yeah, sure, your wife has left a big hole, a gaping hole in your life. I understand.
Yes.
That. It's kind of...
the big time.
Yeah. So it's very hard to kind of look beyond that.
Yes.
And, just to imagine what life is going to be without her.
Yes. My wife.
Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
the smart lady,
Yeah.
smart,
Yeah.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Me, no. See, but the stroke,
Yeah.
but you know, tough me.
Yeah.
So, you know, insurance and the phone, or the geez, I don't, uh, mom, 80 years old,
Mhm.
health, bad, you know, the, the,
Yeah. What I would suggest is don't worry so much. Really, don't worry so much. Everything is going to be all right. Okay? Just just keep the hope alive. Just keep the hope alive, and the hope gives you faith. And faith gives you a great sense of joy and gratefulness. And see, that joy of gratefulness is enough for life, because what actually happens is when the moments of gratefulness comes into our being, that feeling comes about because, see, in the present moment, God is revealing himself to you and you're feeling grateful. Okay? When we say God is revealing, it doesn't mean that, he is revealing his actual presence, but he is making his presence felt and you feel joyous and
yeah,
grateful.
yeah,
See, the basic ingredient we need in life is the joy of gratefulness. So, the more joyous we feel in gratefulness, recognizing that God is letting me know His presence, know His gracefulness. See, when you see a blessing, when you see His grace, when you see a merciful thing He does, when you recognize how He is being loving to you yourself and to others, so even to the nature, even to something out there, when you see that God is truly loving them, then you feel grateful. And the reason why you feel grateful is because you are recognizing His presence in the present moment. You see? So, the secret to spirituality and secret to life and a healthy life is actually to be out there seeking for moments that reminds you of the presence of God. See, it doesn't have to be meditation all the time. Okay? It can be just going outside and look at the nature, look at the birds, look at the pet, look at the gecko that is that's crawling around. Um, Look at little things like that, and to observe how God is caring for them, how God is nurturing them. And when you observe that, you really are going to feel how God is active in their life. You really are going to feel how God is loving them, nurturing them, sustaining them, making them look beautiful. Um, you see all of that, see, and you feel grateful. And when you feel grateful, feel that gratefulness. Feel grateful for the things that is happening out there, not towards yourself. And when you feel that gratefulness, that is meditation. And that meditation will heal you enormously. enormously. Okay. And that is my testimony and my advice. Just make the effort to go out there and observe how God is loving everything. Okay? Great. Yeah.